Hello and welcome back to Managerial Accounting for this week. Today we're going to talk about an issue that we are addressing throughout this course, but we don't talk about a lot, and that is the issue of the accounting information system itself. So this week's assignment will be to look at the various systems that we use and how they're used and get an idea of really what impact they have on individuals within our organizations. So as we talk about today, what we want to consider is what are the issues involved in implementing new accounting information systems. We can come up with the standard list of items, things like cost, time, manpower, infrastructure, new computers, things like that, the needs of the users, and certainly the needs of our customers. But one item we don't consider very often, and is maybe key to the success of the whole thing, is the idea of the social impact of accounting information systems. Seems like a contradiction in terms, social and accounting, but there are issues that need to be addressed. So what we're going to look at today is an example of a client of ours who implemented a new system. Now, Mary is the manager of a department. Every morning she would come in and run a report that would report on the previous days and weeks revenues and expenses. She would submit that report to their mainframe system. Their mainframe system would process the data and then generate a number of reports. Mary would then go get those reports and distribute them to various departments within the organization that needed them. Mary would then return to her desk and begin the rest of the day's work that she needed to do. This new system that we implemented, Mary did the same thing. She'd come in each morning, send the report to the new system. The new system would then process the data and send an email with an attachment to each department with the report that they needed for their day's work. This process took 2 to 3 minutes instead of 2 to 3 hours that it did on the previous system. Mary never had to get up out of her desk. She didn't ever have to go get the reports. She was just able to do everything from within her office. What we didn't see, though, was what went on during that time frame that the reports were being processed. Mary would submit the reports to the mainframe would generate the reports. Mary would then go to the break room and talk to a number of people there about what's going on with their lives, what they're doing, how they're doing. She learned what was going on with different people. Mary would then go get the reports, take the first report to her boss and talk about what assignments needed to be done, how things were going. She'd take things to the supply manager who would talk about what things they needed to order. And she would take also the report to the human resource manager, who was nearing retirement, and Mary actually wanted to be promoted to that job. And then Mary would return to her office to then begin the rest of her day's work. We didn't see what was going on with all of the dynamics here. Mary was very frustrated with the system. When we implemented it, her job changed. Her association with other members of the organization changed, and she really wasn't happy with the way the system went. We had to then take the time to adjust the way Mary was able to do some of her things so that she felt more a part of the organization now. She felt like she was losing connection. As we talk about these things during this week about how we use our accounting information systems, consider the social impact of what we do, how what we are doing is going to impact those that we serve in our organizations. Our goal is to be efficient and effective, but we also know that we work with real people and their feelings count. So think about that as you respond to the discussions this week. Think about how you would feel if you were in some of these situations. And I look forward to hearing the discussions this week. Good luck, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.